Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And thank you for joining us here again as we have the morning manifestation sessions. I am Samion, your host, also the founder of One Transformation Center, where we celebrate humanity. And we do so in the idea, the spirit and the energy of transformation. No, we're not trying to change who you are. We're just here to support you on your journey of evolution, your journey of growth, of heightened awareness, as you become more aligned with your true self, to remember who you are. And we achieve this mission by inspiring, motivating, and healing lives and relationships across the globe. We take these functions very seriously, for we have accepted the clarion call from the universe. And I know many of you out there are listening to this message, whether you're live or on the replay, because you have also accepted the call. In the times it's felt like you were alone on this journey, I'm here to share with you, you were never alone. So as you come into the stream this morning, prepare to be inspired, motivated, and healed. As you remember more about who you are, whose you are, and the reason you are here in this right now moment. So take a moment, go ahead and like the stream, share it with someone on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. And if you're coming in from YouTube, like and share and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. And for those of you who are not with us on Twitter, who have not joined us or connected with us on Twitter, you can also go there on One Transformation Center to stay up to date with what's happening. We have some exciting things happening. We want to keep you in the loop so that you can understand that you're not alone. And you can have the tools and resources that you need to support you on your continuous journey. As we're here every morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, and Saturday and Sundays at 8 a.m. So we're glad to have you with us. We're glad to have you with us. So as we begin, let's take a few deep breaths. As we remember to speak life into ourselves. For we have the power. The words that we speak have power. They become alive. So we want to be very intentional on what we speak. It becomes our reality. So let's stand together in a declaration of independence, proclaiming our oath of manifestation. You see it on the screen. You can proclaim it with me. Take your time to do so. So let's take three quick deep breaths, intentional deep breaths. as we proclaim our oath of manifestation. Inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel life entering into your body. And on this third time, we want to hold it for 4 seconds before we exhale intentionally. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Oh, do you feel that life? Life is good. Life is great. Life is what we make it. Let's begin to declare. I accept and receive unexpected good, unexpected money, unexpected love, unexpected kindness, unexpected generosity, unexpected offers, unexpected prosperity, coming in an unexpected way, from unexpected places in my life and the life of others. I am constantly guided and boldly empowered to receive the lavish abundance of the universe. I accept the principle that abundance and prosperity have already been given to me. My acceptance makes it real and opens the space for manifestation to rush in. I open wide the doors of my consciousness to receive and to give. It is done now. Through this oath of manifestation, all things are possible. I declare absolutely that I live in a friendly universe that is always providing for me. I can feel it powerfully happening now. I am open to receive more abundance and to give more abundance than I have ever experienced before. I can afford anything I desire. In fact, I am so prosperous, I need never worry again. I am grateful for all that I already have, and grateful for all that I am ready to give. I keep myself lifted in high consciousness, no matter what the appearances are. God is all there is. I let the God times roll, and so it is. And it is so. And it is so. This concludes the oath of manifestation. You don't just have to participate and share this and declare this in this moment. Anytime throughout the day that you feel like you just need a reminder, pick it up, share it with somebody, get your accountability partner that y'all can walk this journey together. It's truly a choice. It's truly a choice. All right, so now let's move on to the reading of the day, the affirmative reading of the day. Affirmative reading of the day is a review. It's going to be a review of exercises 65 and 66. A review of 65 and 66 from A Course of Miracles. From A Course of Miracles. Let's see if we can take a listen to it. If not, I'll come on and recite it. Let's see here. Do we have it ready to roll? And I apologize for the alarm going off in the back there. Matter of fact, give me one moment. Take care of that. Okay, fantastic. Let's get this queued up here. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and recite it. All right, it's lesson 83, which is the review of lesson 65 and 66. And it is for the first part of the day, from now until 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want you to focus on this lesson 65. I want you to focus on this idea. My only function is the one God gave me. I want us to focus on this. At every turn, at every opportunity, when something shows up and it feels like it's trying to cloud our judgment, I want us to tap into my only function is the one God gave me. My only function is the one God gave me. I have no function but the one God gave me. This recognition releases me from all conflict because it means I cannot have conflicting goals. With one purpose only, I am always certain what to do, what to say, and what to think. All doubt must disappear as I acknowledge that my only function is the one God gave me. Now, for more specific applications throughout that period today, this idea may take these forms. My perception of this does not change my function. So as you're experiencing life, something comes up that seems like it's in conflict with your function, you just simply say, my perception of this does not change my function. Someone cuts you off in traffic or greets you in an unflattering way. Simply state, my perception of this does not change my function. And another application could simply be, this does not give me a function other than the one God gave me. This does not give me a function other than the one God gave me. So what that means is, I'm not going to allow myself to be changed or moved off my square. For my square is the function that God gave me. I'm not going to allow this event, the situation or circumstance, to block my blessings, to steal my joy, to affect my happiness. For my only function is the one that God gave me. And a third application to the idea that your only function is the one God gave you is to simply proclaim, let me not use this experience, this idea, this agitation, this fear. Let me not use this to justify a function God did not give me. Let me not use this. Let me not create a contradictory function, a contradictory idea, a contradictory narrative, an alternative narrative, alternative facts to justify a function that God did not give you. Use this as an opportunity to strengthen your connection to the truth of who you are, to the reality of who God is with you, as you, and through you. Let this be the moment that it positions you in a way that you're unmovable, that you're unfazed, that you cannot be knocked off your block. Next, from 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time moving forward, we'll stand in the space of remembering this idea, which comes from lesson 66. And it states, my happiness and my function are one. My happiness and my function are one. This is essential because, as I previously stated, you become steadfast and unmovable. Why? Because your function is tied to your happiness. When you're moved, when you shift your idea, your attention elsewhere from your function, it's when you realize this ease, frustration, agitation, disappointment, regrets. When you operate in spaces where you see unforgiveness and you offer unforgiveness. Yet, when you remain connected to your function, you begin to realize that's where your happiness exists. And so it reads, it says, all things that come from God are one. All things that come from God are one. They come from oneness and must be received as one, meaning there is no separation. Anytime that you feel separate, it means it is not of God. It is of the ego, edging God out. The oneness of my happiness, well, it says they come from oneness and must be received as one. Fulfilling my function is my happiness because both come from the same source. Fulfilling my function is my happiness because both come from the same source. And I must learn to recognize what makes me happy if I would find happiness. Remember, anytime that you feel like you're being disconnected, you feel like there's a sense of separation, I want you to remember that all things that come from God are one. So if it feels separate, let it go. Release it. We can't hold on to something that wants to separate from us. We can't hold on to something that doesn't want to be held by us. We can't see things that don't want to be seen by us. We can't choose things that doesn't want to be chosen by us. However, if it comes in the package that God offers, it will be connected to us, aligned with us in a space of oneness. So here are a few helpful forms, helpful specific applications of this idea. This cannot separate my happiness from my function. When you're in that state, you can simply proclaim this or something similar. This cannot separate my happiness from my function. Think about it. Misery loves company. So when you see the illusion of misery show up, you have to simply proclaim that you cannot be separated from your happiness. That I can't give you the attention. I can't give you the energy. When someone wants to gossip and share with you a low vibrational space or story, say, hey, that has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with my function. I can't give it any energy or time, for it does not bring me happiness. In addition, another application is the oneness of my happiness and my function remains wholly unaffected by this. Again, the oneness of my happiness and my function remains wholly unaffected by these circumstances, these situations, this gossip, these toils, the news, this disappointment. The oneness of your happiness and your function remains wholly unaffected by this. That means when all that no longer exists, when that temporary experiences move on, even though sometimes we try to make these temporary experiences permanent. Which reminds me of an idea that was shared with me once before. Someone said to me, never let a temporary situation become a permanent solution. Never let a temporary situation become a permanent solution. Just think about that. And next, another application shall be, nothing, including this, can justify the illusion of happiness apart from my function. Nothing, including this, can justify the illusion of happiness apart from my function. Own your happiness. It is yours. Own your oneness with it. It is yours. Do not allow anyone or anything to take it from you. Do not surrender it to anyone or anything. This concludes the reading of the day. Let's move us to a space of gratitude. As we allow the words to permeate and to penetrate the core of our being, and to take up residence on our deepest cellular level, and to attach itself into our DNA, to begin to replace and eradicate those things that no longer support or sustain us, that no longer serve us. We give thanks for this transformation. We give thanks that we can go forth today and have these tools to support us with remaining connected to our function, hereby creating a space of happiness unlike anything we've ever known before. A space of happiness that can be undisturbed, despite what circumstances and situations may look like they're temporary. Our function and our alignment with the Creator, with our best and highest self, is something that is permanent, that is always within us. It is innate. So we give thanks for these reminders. We give thanks for these opportunities to draw closer to God's will, to our divine nature, and the oneness that has been created within us since before we entered into this physical existence. We give thanks that we know better so that we can be better. We give thanks for the uncovering and discovering of these treasures today, and the gentle reminders that we can choose differently. That we no longer have to choose to be in line with this low vibrational space, that this space that creates chaos, this space of controlled chaos, this space of frustration and agitation, this space that is breeding about fear, false evidence appearing real, this space that keeps us disconnected from our birthright, from our internal inheritance, our heavenly experiences. We give thanks for the support along the way, for the connection with others of like mind, of like energy, that we can stand and draw from and lift up into and speak life into. We give thanks for the opportunity to understand that we can speak life instead of death. That we no longer have to subscribe to disconnectedness, discontentment, minimalization, the destroying of our nature, our core, our character. That we can simply stand on our square and be the reflection and extension of the Creator as we were created to be. To be that shining light, that beacon on top of the hill, where for those who choose to see, who have eyes that can see, shall see. Those who have ears can hear. We give thanks. We give thanks for all these things and forevermore. We give thanks for the expansion of our territory as we continuously are blessed indeed. We give thanks for the reminder that miracles are our birthright, that we are entitled to them. It's not because of anything that we do, but simply because of who we are and whose we are. We give thanks. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Asheo. Namaste. This concludes our session for the day. If you missed any part of it, feel free to go back. This will be recorded. This is recorded, so it's available to you throughout the day as a reminder. Just simply go to the YouTube channel, One Transformation Center. One Transformation Center. And as we close out, I'd like to thank you. Thank you for making the investment in your transformation today. It all begins with you. It all continues with you. You are important. You are important. I need you to be here today. I need you to show up each and every day. I need you. It is absolutely essential because you are that piece of the pie that helps us get closer to a whole. So, continue to invest in us, in your transformation, by joining us on all of our social media spaces. Get those tools that helps you throughout the day, that reminds you of who you are, and then share more about what we're doing here at the Transformation Center so that we can be of greater support to you, because we're here for you. Just like we are here for God, we are here for you. All right? So also, today is Friday. So that means tomorrow is Saturday. We'll be back at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We'll let you sleep in a little bit. At 8 a.m. on the weekends, Eastern Standard Time. All right, we have some other things on the YouTube channel as well that you can tap into. Check out our Transformative Conversation stream. Happens every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as our Transform My Life stream, which happens on Sundays. And we're in the middle of the 13-week series, the Magnanimous Manifestation series, where we help you break down the word manifestation into an acronym, give you the tools to become master manifestors. All right, my good friends, I love you. I love you. Don't forget to be the change you desire to see today. It's a choice. And remember, it all begins with you. Until next time, continue to be great. Namaste.